ZIMBABWE'S armed forces insisted yesterday that there was no violation of constitutional processes in their 9-day-old coup against former President Robert Mugabe. That followed Wednesday night's admission by his anointed successor, sacked vicepresident Emmerson Mnangagwa, that he had been in contact with the top brass throughout the takeover. A statement from the Zimbabwe Defence Forces ZDF said that it looked forward to a massive gathering for Mr Mnangagwa's inauguration as president today. Thousands had thronged the Robert Mugabe International Airport earlier, blowing vuvuzelas and honking horns in celebration at his expected arrival. The ruling ZANF party, which sacked Mr Mugabe and appointed Mr Mnangagwa as leader on Sunday, has said the ceremony will take place at the 60,000-seat National Sports Stadium in the capital Harare. But Zimbabwean legal think tank Veritas said phantom vice-president Felukazela Mphoko is legally acting president until then, although his whereabouts remain unknown since he flew to Japan before the takeover last week. Mr Mphoko succeeded Mr Mnangagwa when he was sacked by Mr Mugabe on November 6, apparently to pave the way for his wife Grace's succession. Veritas said the fact that he was outside the country at the time is of no legal consequence. Mr Mugabe has not been seen since his Sunday TV appearance, although authorities in Zimbabwe have agreed to grant him immunity from prosecution and assured him of his safety in his home country. Main opposition movement for democratic change spokesman Albert Gutu pronounced himself cautiously optimistic of Mr Mnangagwa's rule, but demanded that the electoral playing field be evened up before next year's election. Preacher Evan Mawarir, who led anti-government protests last year, said that the country should be for everyone and not just the ruling party. Mr Mnangagwa remains on a U.S. sanctions list for leading an alleged crackdown on the MDC in the 2008 presidential election. Speaking to supporters on Wednesday night after flying back from South Africa, Mr Mnangagwa explained his absence as prompted by assassination threats. He said, "Within 2 hours of being sacked, I was informed about a plan to eliminate me." He also claimed to have survived a poisoning attempt on August 12 that required him to be airlifted to South Africa for treatment. He thanked the ZDF and its Commander General Constantino Chiwenga for their very disciplined management of the process. "I was in constant contact with the service chiefs throughout," he said. Related tags.